to get started within this theme, there are several things that we can do. I like to start off by, after changing my password, going in and then deleting some pre-installed content that comes within WordPress and just getting it out of the way to make it less cluttered and possibly run a little bit faster. So this is an example of pre-installed content that comes with WordPress that we can get rid of. These are previous year's themes that come by default within the WordPress installation. So when your site is installed, it will come with this theme, for example. Now what we can do is click on where it says theme details in the middle to open it up in a larger view, and then we can click delete in the lower right, and then click OK to confirm the deletion. I'm going to do that for these three here, and after I'm done doing that, we're going to delete some other pre-installed information here, and then we'll move on to just editing some minor things to get you started in the right direction with WordPress. So in the post section, there are also some things that come pre-installed, like this hello world that we're going to trash, and we click the trash button, and now we'll go within trash section and we'll delete it permanently. Next, we can go to where it says pages, and by default it comes with a sample page as well. In this, we can click trash again and then go to the trash can here, and we'll click delete permanently. Also, we can go down to where it says plugins, and I'm actually going to leave this one here. I'm not going to activate it yet though, but this one, Hello Dolly, is just basically, it even says it right on it, this is not just a plugin. It symbolizes the whole This is not really a plugin that has any value to us within WordPress, in my opinion. So I'm going to click delete on it, and then just click yes, delete these files. Now sometimes themes come with theme recommendations, and it says this theme recommends the following plugin: Page Builder by Site Origin, and Types and Custom Fields, and Custom Post Types Management. And sometimes the themes are going to be so much better when they have the plugins that are recommended installed on it. Other times it really won't even make a difference. So it's something that I suggest you play around with. But we're going to click begin install plugins, and we'll just click both of them, and we'll go to bulk actions, and we'll click install and apply to install both at the same time. Now these are installing, and it says that they were both installed successfully, as we can see here. Now we'll return to the required plugin. Now we're going to actually return to the plugin section down here, and I'm going to have you add a couple more plugins that I think are really beneficial to have within your WordPress website. You can type in Yoast SEO, and this is an SEO plugin. Oops, I'm sorry, we need to go to add new at the top, excuse me, and then we'll type in Yoast SEO. We were in the search plugins that we already had section on the WordPress area there. So here it is, Yoast SEO, and this plugin here can help you with your search engine optimization. And if you don't know what that is, it means making your site be focused on ranking for particular keywords or keyword phrases within Google and other search engines. Mainly I think this helps for Google, but you have to do a lot of other off-site search engine optimization to really rank for tough keywords and things like that you're trying to focus on. So this will really get you started in the right direction. And if we click install now, and then we'll activate the plugin, we'll see a message that it says congratulations, and if you want to, you can go through the start tour here to learn more about the plugin and what it can do. But I will actually go and I'll show you an example. If we go to pages on the left side and click add new, and here we go and write contact me, for example. When we go down here, we'll see a permalink was now made, and it says view your site design wordpress.com/contact me, and contact me is the same name as the title page, which is important for SEO purposes. Now, if we wanted to add some content to this contact me page, we could make sure that we have the words contact me as a phrase within the text here. And down here in the Yoast SEO plugin, we can see our focus keyword, and we can put our focus keyword as contact me. So that made our keyword go from being gray to red to now be orange. And the best that you can get to is green, but this shows the progress levels as we go through the words within this plugin and how well it's going to look. Now if we hit publish, now we will have a new page published within our website. To look at that, we can hover over this area and right click and click open link in new tab. And within this new tab, we're going to see nothing. So you would expect to see something at the top here, but the reason why there's nothing there is because we have to add a menu. To add a menu, you'll go to Appearance and then Menus. And within this menu, we can name our create our menu. We have to do this first, and we'll just call it Menu 1. And now, where it says Contact Me, I'll click Add to Menu. Now, there's already one here, so I'm actually going to go and click on it right here, and then click Remove. So now we have Home and Contact Me, and now we'll go to Save Menu. It can be either one of those. But first, we actually want to go to Primary Menu and then click Save Menu. Now if we go back to the site and we click Refresh, we'll see it says Home and Contact Me. To add additional pages to the menu, you'll just go to Pages and then click Add New to create a new one, and then go to Appearance and Menus. Click in here where it shows up for the new page and then add it to the menu and save it. So that's how you add new elements within the header to the menu items here. For changing and adjusting this text that says just another WordPress site and then just another WordPress site in a tagline, a simple way to do that is go to your settings on the left side, and once you go down here, you'll go into Settings, General. And here it is where it says just another WordPress site. I'll just change that to say my first website, and I'll just make it say not just another WordPress site, just for time constraints here. And if you want to, you can actually change your time zone. I'm in UTC -5, and this will actually have an effect on your WordPress site, and I'll click that the week starts on Sunday and click those changes as well to save. Now the reason why I said it does have an effect, if I wanted to go and make a blog post here, I would have to click Add New to make a new blog post, and within this blog post I will just call it Post 1 as the title, and I'll just write Post 1 text here. Now to change when our post date will be, we have an option over here, and it says Publish Immediately, or you can select a date and time that you want to publish it and click OK and then Publish, or Set Publish Date I believe is what comes up. And that's a way that you can set your date. But if you have the wrong time zone, you could be publishing 5-10 different hours away from the time zone that you want the article to be published in. This really can come in handy if you're publishing things well in advance and you're writing a lot of articles and you want to spread them out, like one post each week or something like that, to have a steady flow of content. Now if we click Publish and then we go back to the home page and we refresh, we'll now see that it says My First Website and not just another WordPress site like we were talking about earlier. And if we go down, here's where our post would be for that blog, and it says Post 1 text down here. So that's something you should take into consideration. If you want to have a blog on a home page, you can easily do that. To get into more things as far as customizations go, you can go to Appearance, Customize, and then within this section You can edit things step by step, little by little. For example, this will tell you the general information, and then in here is the site title, and we just changed that actually, and you can add a logo here. Within this area, you can go to different things within the header. You can make it a full screen slider, which it is, takes up the whole width of the screen, and it's an image. You can change these kind of options. You can make it just an image only, and if we do that, it shows a different image by default that they have loaded on here. I personally like the full screen slider more. And we can go into other things like menu style here. Sticky and static are two different types, and you can actually center the menu and site logo. So let's see how that looks. When we center it, it looks like that. Now, just so you know, you do not have to have the site logo or the subtitle here. You don't have to do that. I'm going to have it left as inline, how it comes by default. And now I'll go back, and I suggest that you explore these different options here, especially ones like fonts, and a footer, for example, is what you see at the bottom, just so you know. And I just suggest that you go through these and kind of play around with them. It's the best way to start to learn WordPress. And if you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.